Hey everyone, ready for another deep dive? Today we're tackling the IELTS Speaking Test.
We'll be running through a mock exam to give you a sense of what to expect.
It's the closest you can get to the real deal without actually being in the exam room.
Exactly.
Now, to make this as authentic as possible, you'll be taking the test.
Right.
And I'll be the examiner. We'll run through all three parts, just like the actual exam.
Sounds good.
And to keep things focused, we're going to stick to the script provided, word for word, just as if we were in the actual exam.
Got it. Think of it as a dress rehearsal.
All right, ready to begin?
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Good morning. My name is Examiner's Name, and I'm your examiner today. Can you tell me your full name, please?
My name is Candidate's name.
Thank you. Can you show me your identification, please?
Of course, here is my passport.
Thank you. That's fine. Now, in the first part of the test, I'm going to ask you some questions about yourself. Let's talk about the weather. What's the weather like where you live?
Where I live, the weather varies greatly throughout the year. We experience all 4 seasons, so summers are typically warm and sunny, while winters can be quite cold with occasional snow. Spring and autumn are more moderate, with mild temperatures and beautiful changes in nature like blooming flowers and colorful leaves. I enjoy this variety as each season brings something unique to look forward to.
Do you have a favorite season or type of weather?
I'd say my favorite season is spring. After a long, cold winter, it's refreshing to see flowers bloom and enjoy warmer temperatures. Spring also tends to be less intense than summer, making it perfect for outdoor activities without feeling too hot. I find the atmosphere in spring very uplifting, with people spending more time outdoors and nature coming back to life.
Does the weather ever affect your plans?
Yes, the weather definitely impacts my plans, especially for outdoor activities. For instance, if it's raining, I might cancel a picnic or a walk in the park and opt for indoor activities like visiting a museum or watching a movie instead. Similarly, in very hot weather, I try to avoid going out in the afternoon and prefer to run errands or meet friends in the early morning or evening when it's cooler.
Okay. Now let's talk about sport. Now I'm going to give you a topic, and I'd like you to talk about it for 1 to 2 minutes. Before you talk, you'll have 1 minute to think about what you're going to say. You can make some notes if you wish. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
Here's some paper and a pencil for making notes.
Thank you.
All right. Here is your topic. Describe a sport you enjoy watching or playing, you should say. What the sport is, how you became interested in it, why you enjoy it, and explain whether you prefer watching it or playing it. You have 1 minute to think about what you are going to say.
Okay.
All right, you can start speaking now.
A sport I really enjoy watching is tennis. I became interested in it when I saw a major tournament on TV a few years ago, and I was captivated by the intensity and skill involved. Tennis requires not only physical strength, but also quick thinking, as players need to anticipate their opponent's moves and react within seconds. I admire the level of concentration and endurance that professional players display on the court. I enjoy watching tennis because it's fast-paced and each match is unpredictable. Players can be evenly matched, but with a few clever moves, the game can completely change direction. Although I don't play tennis regularly, I do enjoy playing it recreationally with friends. However, I'd say I prefer watching professional matches because they're on a whole different level.
Thank you. We've talked about weather and sports now.
Yeah.
Let's discuss some general questions related to these topics.
Okay.
How does the weather affect people's mood, in your opinion?
I think weather has a significant impact on people's moods. Sunny days often make people feel more cheerful and energetic, as the warmth and sunlight encourage outdoor activities and social interactions. On the other hand, gloomy or rainy days can sometimes make people feel more tired or even sad. For example, during winter, some people experience what's known as seasonal affective disorder due to the lack of sunlight. Personally, I feel more motivated and productive on bright, sunny days.
Do you think playing sports is more beneficial than watching sports? Why or why not?
Yes, I believe playing sports is generally more beneficial than just watching them, as playing involves physical exercise, which is great for overall health and fitness. Playing sports can improve cardiovascular health, strength, and coordination, and it's a good way to relieve stress. Watching sports can be exciting and inspiring, but it doesn't offer the same physical benefits. That said, watching sports can still be a good way to learn techniques and strategies, which can be helpful if you're interested in improving your own game.
How have people's social activities changed in recent years?
People's social activities have changed a lot, particularly with the rise of technology and social media. In the past, socializing mainly happened in person, but now many people connect online, whether through social media video calls or online gaming. This shift has made it easier to stay in touch with friends and family regardless of distance, but some argue it can lead to less meaningful face-to-face interactions. Also, people have become more interested in solo activities like reading, photography, or fitness, perhaps as a result of the growing focus on self-care.
Do you think going out with friends is more popular among younger people than older people? Why?
Yes. I think younger people tend to go out with friends more frequently than older people. Younger people usually have fewer responsibilities, so they have more free time to socialize, whether it's going to a cafe, watching a movie, or simply hanging out. Additionally, friendships play a huge role in younger people's lives, so they prioritize spending time with friends. In contrast, older people often have responsibilities like work or family, which can make social outings less frequent. However, many older people still value social interactions and enjoy going out with friends just in different ways, like meeting for dinner or attending community events.
Thank you. That is the end of the speaking test.
Thank you.
Well, that wraps up our IELTS speaking test simulation. You did a fantastic job. Your answers were clear, well-structured, and really showed a good grasp of the language. I'm sure you'll ace the real thing.
Thanks. I feel a lot more prepared now.
That's what we like to hear. And for everyone listening, remember, practice makes perfect. The more you familiarize yourself with the format and the types of questions, the more confident you'll feel on test day.
Definitely. And don't forget to have fun with it. It's a chance to show off your English skills and share your thoughts and experiences.
Exactly. And who knows, you might even enjoy the conversation. So keep practicing and best of luck on your IELTS journey.